Is graduate school worth the cost? Hi there, it's Luigi, and welcome to Catapult Capitalism, your guide in making smart financial moves for your future. If you enjoy watching our videos, feel free to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get updated whenever we upload a new video. No matter where you are in your career, whether you're fresh out of college or a seasoned professional, you've undoubtedly asked yourself, is a master's degree worth it? The number of students seeking graduate studies has expanded significantly over the last 2 decades, and the COVID-19 pandemic has expedited the trend. According to surveys, the majority of students pursuing a graduate degree do so to enhance their jobs. More schooling may appear to be a good alternative for improving skills and expanding work chances. But prospective students must first decide if graduate school is worthwhile. Earning a graduate degree, however, does not guarantee a financial return. Only a few degrees boost students' net lifetime earnings, and many programs may make their students worse off. Historically, the expense of an undergraduate degree has received a great deal of governmental and legislative attention. However, tuition for certain 2-year full-time graduate programs can exceed $100,000, and doctorate or professional degrees can be significantly more expensive. Students frequently incur debt in order to cover tuition and living expenses. Graduate student loans account for 40% of all federal student loans disbursed each year. According to Ben Miller, author of a 2020 Center for American Progress research on graduate school debt, these borrowers face virtually no borrowing limitations and receive fewer informative tools. As a result, prospective graduate students may struggle to make sound financial judgments regarding which program to enroll in. Is graduate school a good fit for your career goals? One of the first and most significant tasks you should do is to determine the type of career you desire and how it connects to the degree you are contemplating. Will you feel at ease with the job's lifestyle, day-to-day activities, hours, and responsibilities? Shadowing professionals, internships, and doing informational interviews might help you gain a deeper understanding of the work. For example, law school may appear to be a responsible decision, but would you be content spending 60 hours a week reading comprehensive documents? Doing your homework before enrolling in graduate school will help you avoid pigeonholing yourself in the incorrect field. To practice in some professions, such as law or medicine, a specialist graduate degree is required. In others, such as many careers in banking or investing, being able to advance beyond entry-level work is critical. However, experience and quality of work are more crucial than higher degrees in industries such as marketing and computer science. Consider potential earnings versus graduate school debt. Before paying for grad school, especially if it involves taking out big loans, be sure that you'll earn enough in the future to make that debt and/or time worth it. Be sure to research these 4 issues. Starting salaries for your program's graduates. This information should be available through the universities that you are considering or on a number of publicly available websites. How much do people in the field ultimately earn? Salary information websites like Glassdoor, Payscale, and Salary List can give you a good idea. You can break down compensation and price a job by company, location, and years of experience. Can graduates find jobs? Research employment statistics for the programs to which you're applying. Will you have easy access to career services and other types of alumni network support? Translatable skills. Can you expect an oversupply of new graduates with the same degree and skills? Or does your career field have a shortage of new hires? Individuals with a graduate degree earn more than those with merely a bachelor's degree on average. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the recent data shows that the median weekly wages for full-time, year-round employees with bachelor's degrees was $1,305. With a master's degree, full-time employees' median weekly wages increased to $1,545. And the typical weekly salary for a PhD degree holder was $1,885. Graduate school may not be worthwhile for some students, particularly those pursuing master's degree in teaching or social work. According to the CAP research, the typical debt for a master's degree in social work is $115,000. However, the average salary for workers is just $51,760. Borrowing trends at the graduate level continue to depict a grim picture. According to Miller's examination of federal loans, undergraduate borrowing decreased from 2010 to 2011 to 2017 to 2018, but graduate student loan debt increased throughout that time. Prospective graduate students should also be aware that the amount commonly borrowed varies according to the kind of school. According to the National Center for Education Statistics, student loan debtors who finished with a master's degree in 2015 to 2016 had an average debt of $54,500 from attending public schools versus $71,900 from attending private nonprofit colleges. Experts note that the significant variation in cost and debt per graduate school hinders attempts to estimate the value of an advanced degree. Even if graduate school is required for a certain job, it may not give you the financial return on investment you expect. Borrowers with a research doctorate graduated with an average debt of $92,200 from public schools and an average debt of $94,100 from private nonprofit universities. Those figures surged into the six digits for graduates with professional doctorate degrees. Students at public schools finished with an average debt of $142,600, while those in private nonprofit institutions graduated with an average debt of $221,800. In this scenario, professional degrees include dentistry, law, and medicine, to name a few. These disciplines often pay well into the six figures, which may make the debt and time invested in graduate school worthwhile for certain individuals. While a student is enrolled in graduate school, his or her undergraduate student debts will be deferred. However, experts advise continuing to make payments while in school, if feasible, in order to reduce the principal. How do you analyze and forecast your grad school finances? Determine the program's cost. Calculate tuition, living expenses, books, and fees for each school you're considering. Apply for scholarships, fellowships, and financial assistance too. To save money, consider working as a teaching assistant, research assistant, or even a resident hall or dormitory advisor. Can you work and go to school? Will your present company cover some of the costs of your degree as part of its benefits package? Inquire about second chance scholarships. Not every single student who receives a scholarship will be able to attend the program. Call your graduate program a few weeks after admission choices are released to check if there is any recently available funding, even if you have already been awarded a scholarship. If you have been accepted into other schools, don't be afraid to name drop to remind them that you are a strong prospect. Asking for money may feel awkward, but your school has already determined that you are wanted. The worst case situation is that they will say no, while the best case scenario is that you will receive free money for one unpleasant email or phone conversation. How long will it take to pay off graduate school? Consider how much you might earn in your first few years out of graduate school, as well as the long-term earning potential of someone in your field. Use these two figures to calculate how long it will take to repay your loans. What effect does graduate school have on your earning potential? Assume you presently earn $35,000 each year. You enjoy your career, but there are no opportunities for advancement within your firm. You are interested in a 2-year graduate program that costs $50,000. You may expect to start earning $45,000 after graduation. Someone with your degree may expect to earn $75,000 in upper-level employment. If you stay at $45,000 with no promotions for the first 5 years after graduate school, you will have earned $50,000 more than you would have without graduate school. You will also have additional opportunities and a greater long-term earning potential. Is it worthwhile for you to spend 2 years in school and the following 5 years working only to break even? That is up to you to decide. Can I work part-time while attending graduate school? Many people opt to work full-time while pursuing their master's degree in order to fund their education. Nevertheless, this may be a difficult balancing act. Balancing graduate school and full-time work needs good time management abilities as well as the support of your employer. Depending on your employment schedule, earning your master's degree online and studying at night and on weekends may be the best option. If you're considering graduate school to avoid the real world, riding on the pandemic trend, or because you're unsure what to do next, it's usually a wiser use of your time and money to wait a few years. Graduate degrees are expensive, time-consuming, and labor-intensive. However, an advanced degree is about more than just money. Graduate school equips you with information, skills, a network, and a broader range of employment options. Even if you never use your new degree or work in the sector, holding it will boost your worth as a future employee. And that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification icon. Thank you for tuning in to Catapult Capitalism, and we'll see you later.